Three, two, one. Ish. No, you count it down so I know when to start.
Okay. Count to 2 after I say go. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third episode of the USM 1940's podcast. Today we have yet another guest, and as well as the old friendly. We've got Brian, we've got Polly, we've got Deity without the Doge picture. Hept is here; he's just tagging along. Me, as always, we got NVO Pedophile Man, and our new guest, RosieAmare. All right, take it over for me, Polly.
All right. Well, the first question is for Cal, so Cal, go ahead.
Oh yeah, sorry. So Rosie, welcome to the podcast. Who are you?
I'm Rosie, and I make good life choices, and I enjoy the consumption of crayons.
No, you don't.
Wait, good life choices. What do
Yes.
you mean? Can you elaborate?
Do you brush your teeth?
Yes, I brush my teeth every night and every morning, and I eat Vegemite, which is the food of champions.
Wait,
She's jacked. She's jacked behind the monitor. All
Yes,
right.
very.
Rosie, I have a question for you.
Wow.
What is your goal in USM?
My goal
Yes.
is I just generally enjoy playing it. I like doing it with my siblings because my siblings and I don't like doing a lot of things together. It's one of the few things. I don't have very much of a goal, just in general to enjoy it, not stress about it too much.
Gotcha. And then so basically, what you want out of this is just to have some fun. You don't really have any goal that you're aiming for except for to be happy.
And yep.
All right, Brian.
I'd like to ask
yeah.
a question. Would you say that you've learned anything from USM?
I would say I've definitely learned a lot. Not a lot of it. I think a lot of it I can use in real life, but I think some of it is just random information. But I can use it to brag to my friends, saying that I know what the different kinds of radios are, or I know what faces are, and those kind of things. But I would say I've learned a lot. I've gotten better at typing, which is useful. I think, I learned a good bit.
That's awesome. And what do you say that USM would how do I say it? Would you want to join the military in the future?
Yeah, I had thoughts about doing that. I'd want to make sure that I'd still be able to do other things that I wanted to do, but I would like to join the Navy if possible.
All right, that sounds good. You heard it first.
It's a good last resort, Brian.
Lieutenant Brooke.
Last resort. What are you talking about?
If you're broke, and you have tattoos, and you're pregnant, and you just
Whoa.
had,
You're not
and
allowed
you
to
just,
join the
well, I mean,
military.
and then I was gonna say, and you just you just poked the baby. You can do that as a last resort to get back on your feet.
Yeah,
Wow,
I
that's
don't
pretty
think I would
smart.
have those kind of issues personally,
Poked
but you
the
know.
baby.
Baby.
I don't want to say
What?
put like a coat hang. Yeah.
Okay, just stop talking.
That was interesting.
Oh, Dottie, why are you here?
To look good.
Okay, I can respect that.
When are you going to start doing that?
Ooh.
Oh!
Damn, Odidi.
he's just
I mean,
he's just straight faced. Okay, so Rosie, what is your current job in USM?
I run the operations department on the USS Enterprise, and we do documentation as well as kind of guiding the different units to make sure everyone works well together.
And did you know how to do the job that you did before you joined USM? Like, did you know how to
Not
use
not
communication
even
and
a
stuff like that?
tiny bit. No, I didn't. I knew I knew some little things about using the communications, but that's from movies, and we all know very few movies are actually accurate.
Yeah.
But no, I'd say I didn't know a damn thing about it before joining USM.
Yeah. Who taught you? Was there a specific person, like a role model that you had that?
When I first joined, I didn't really have one because I wasn't very close with anyone. I think Asterix Maxmat, because I joined Netc as my first division, and he kind of helped me figure out how things work. And I'd say when I decided to join Third Fleet, Fouled Anchors helped a lot with that, Brian. He helped teach a lot about the
Respect.
operations department.
Excuse me, Rosie. Where's my shout out
Yeah,
here?
Novo.
NVO. Oh yes, I forgot. NVO is the one who got me to join for the most
Yeah,
part.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot
You
about
can
the
thank
NVO.
me
Sorry.
for your career.
All right, guys,
Round of applause for Asterix
yeah.
and NVO.
It's
And
been
Yeah,
a
man.
it's been a good
Brian,
podcast.
you
Okay.
Me.
Alex, do you have anything you want to ask?
What? I'm eating toast.
Is it good toast?
Been
Describe
eating that
describe
toast for like-
describe how the toast tastes.
Pita bread. Put it in the toaster. 5 minutes. After that, put in cut up basil. The little leaves. Put them over. Fold the two pita breads in half. Put them together so it's like a sandwich with basil on the inside. A little bit of salt, and you just eat it.
Wait, I didn't
That's
get that
not
down. Can you
sauce.
repeat that?
nice.
Yeah, repeat it, Alex.
He wants
Pita
to
bread on the toaster. 5 minutes. 2 piece.
two piece.
Piece,
Shut up.
copied.
Two
So you-
pieces.
you're
After
saying
that,
you
a little
pissed
bit
on
of
the bread.
basil. Yep. A little bit of salt, and then push the two breads like you'd push a pizza. You know how like you eat a pizza and you'd like fold it and eat it like a calzone.
I say,
Nope.
what
Yeah,
kind of
New York
what
style.
kind of salt are you using?
Sea salt.
I don't know. Salt, probably just like iodized
sea
salt.
salt.
Kosher. Sea.
Sea salt. I don't know.
Pink salt? Bath
Nah,
salt?
not pink salt. I know for
Bath
sure.
Bath salt. Are you using bath salts?
That's disgusting.
Cocaine.
What do you want from me? You got your toast. What else? What kind of salt is it? It's not going to change anything. It's salt. It's the exact same thing. Some of it's pink,
does.
some of it's black, some of it's red.
Joe!
What do you want from me?
What kind of black
Right.
salt are you?
Just hope you enjoy your toast.
Thank you.
Black salt.
Alright.
Black salt. It's odeity's type of salt.
Dude, shut up.
Wow, that's really
I think someone just left.
Wow, that's
Oh,
nice.
he left. Oh, he left the group.
Oh, wait, no, it's no,
Come on,
no,
NBO.
it's now. There's space and we can see people. Okay,
Cow.
next question. We're going to talk about division of the podcast. MR Marine Raiders this time because they up the Russians. No, we were the Russians, and they beat up the Americans, the modern day Americans. Basically, if you ever saw the Battleships movie, remember when that like destroyer got like wrecked,
It's
right, by
back.
the aliens, and then they're like, "All right, we're gonna go steal the USS Missouri," and they stole the USS Missouri. Basically, that's what happened. And
All right.
yeah,
Wait.
but for the record, we did good though. That strat with going in with a Humvee 90 miles per hour into their
Oh
spawn.
yeah.
Y'all,
Yeah.
NVO knows what's up, but that
Yeah,
worked
it was
because
pretty
they got
good,
distracted
honestly.
and y'all capped those points. They would never have. They would never have. They would have stayed defended
Yeah.
if it weren't for that. So, Loki had to make a sacrifice. It was worth it.
We're going
And,
to talk about you getting
sub for sub.
banned.
Oh yeah, NVO that naval position.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about that.
I offered Alex a position in the Navy if he gets
No, he
banned,
didn't.
but I'm officially retracting that offer now since you decided to spawn camp the team that we were going against.
Wow,
I'd
man.
like to remind you, you were the person that was in shotgun with, an AK-74, going with me, and you had all the ability to jump out of, D point and F point, but you didn't. You rolled up with me. So that's BS. That's very BS.
All right, Alex, we'll agree to disagree.
Very interesting story.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, Rangers, you lost your division of the podcast because you got kicked. But yeah, good job.
Second. Yes, OD.
All right. Oh,
Oh.
deity.
This
Hold
this
on,
just
hold on,
in
what?
from this just in from ODD.
Why are you gonna cry, Didi?
DT, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Wait, shh.
Wait. Can you say that again?
They keep making fun of me because I'm black.
All right, you heard it
It's
first.
okay.
They keep
He's
making fun of me
alright.
because I'm black. Sounds like a lot of smack talk to me. Get out of my face, Odidi. Hung up. I'm done.
Yeah, Deity's officially banned from the podcast.
This is the
Yeah.
last
He's
time
meant to
Odidi will be on the
bit.
podcast.
Causing
Yeah.
drama.
Causing
Not because he's
drama.
black, but because
a
he's got
drama
the stupid
queen.
Yes.
frog name. It's PFP, and that's not allowed. No dog pick thing.
We hate the dog people.
Next question.
Yes.
Quote me.
Can you please tell us your experiences with the Marines?
They are very interesting individuals. I don't have too many issues with them. I just would prefer if they could behave and have more of a military bearing during certain interactions.
Damn, you've never
That's all
met
I'm
me
gonna say
before.
about it. No.
Understood.
I mean, if they can
Right.
use communications properly and not like miss situation reports for an hour, that would be really nice. Thank you.
Yes, that would indeed be nice.
I'm gonna say I'll
Okay.
listen to that, but then I'm gonna forget about it in 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll call it tits.
Yes.
Miss
We'll call it
Principal.
tits. Is that what you said?
No.
Tits and waffles. Tips and flapjacks.
Pancake and flapjacks. Yeah, that's the one.
Tips and
Yeah,
flapjacks.
pancakes.
Okay. Cool. Oh, breaking news, guys. Natalia Poniatowski just got
Still
fired.
has not shown us her feet.
What?
Wait, she got fired,
Just
really?
got fired.
Yeah, she got
Nice.
fired.
Well, now that you
Yes.
don't have to follow MP conduct, we're still waiting for those feet pics. So you know what
Shut
to
up, bro.
Yeah, that is not what we were talking about.
She
We're
can-
going to offer her a position in the
say.
third
The
fleet.
Navy. The Navy.
Were we?
Yeah, that's right. You wanna join the MPs full of losers, all right? Navy. Oh shit.
Wait,
She can use those feet pics to get herself back up the ranks.
Yeah, you want to fly a plane and fly stuff and be on a carrier and fly stuff. Yeah, you want to.
Do not.
Fun fact: they're not gay. They're actually the most non-gay division there is.
What?
Non-gay.
Right.
Right.
Talking about Naver?
Alright.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
no,
Nathan's
Naver is
good.
terrible.
Oh,
Naver,
okay.
that was a joke.
All right.
All right, next question. All right, NVO, you want to ask little questions, anything like that, maybe to
Yeah. Hey, Rosie.
Yeah.
or Rosie. Okay.
Hold on, let me just scroll up the chat to where I put my question.
Oh my God.
Do you have any unusual fears?
So
Unusual
he asked the
fears.
most dumb question.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
is
I
dumb
have-
question, but it's the first thing that popped up when I asked. When
I
I
have a
Googled.
googled.
No wonder
strange
you're-
fear of like dying in a dream because I feel
Right.
like whenever you're in a dream, the way you die is a lot worse. And that all waking up to like sleep paralysis, and then the sleep paralysis demon thingies trying to kill you.
Seems like you
I've
don't like
That
to
would be like
sleep. How much sleep do you get
No.
usually?
I get a good amount of sleep.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah, I'm very sure about that. I have a
You can
good
be
sleep
honest on this
schedule,
podcast.
but- Yeah, I go to bed at like 11, and I wake up around like
I'm kidding.
yeah, I know. And I wake up around like 7:30 to 8.
Damn.
So not a jacked sleep schedule.
Rosie,
Yes.
have you ever
Impressive.
had a dream about Roblox?
Roblox? No. I've had a dream about playing Roblox with a cousin because we were playing together before, like right before I went to sleep. So that's probably why I'm.
That's raw.
yeah, about dreams about Roblox. I've been having a lot of dreams about Roblox lately.
Yeah,
I think
you-
it's just quarantine.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, like,
do you
it's what
recall
do
Which
any?
one?
half the day.
No, it's just me like standing on the podium. That's about it.
Just,
Oh, that's what
just-
you do when
just-
you're in brag anyway.
Yeah.
just
Well,
soaking
then
up all the
you-
glory.
You don't,
Does
You know,
anything
those-
unusual happen?
Not really.
Can you reenact your dream of you standing on the podium?
Yes,
Yeah.
that
Oh
was
yeah,
very
stand
cool.
up, stand up.
Whoa!
Oh,
No,
okay.
he's got
I'll
his
do
Doraemon.
that.
He's
He's got
staying
his
on my
Doraemon.
back,
yeah, it's
and
on your
I
back.
walk. I'm like sitting there.
Yeah.
And I'm
Stick
like,
the
And what
belly
would you
out.
do if a What would you do if a
Pow,
private
pow,
stood on
pow,
the
pow,
podium?
pow. Pow, 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 pow.
Shooting
And
Wait,
the
why do
everyone's
you have a
privates off.
grand?
Do the animation of,
Shooting the
of pulling
privates
out
off
the
like
ammo
the
grenade.
swans.
Yeah,
Just
no,
the-
reload. Quick
animation.
reload it. Quick reload it,
like-
bro. Quick reload.
This is the animation. That's
Like that.
okay.
Yeah, but it's just me in a.
All right. I'm
Just
gonna
keep
ask you to.
bragging.
I'm gonna ask you to fall back in your chair again.
Don't do it because it's no longer funny.
No, don't do it. It'll
Move
be
your
less
guitar,
funny.
Move your guitar.
No,
It won't
we
be
have.
as
You have
funny.
to just do it at a random.
I'm not
interval.
falling. I'm not going to fall back in my chair. That was a very bad.
No, it actually does hurt
mistake.
because
Do
it
it.
like
You have to hurt
swivels
yourself.
around too.
You have to hurt yourself every podcast.
No.
Punch yourself
No,
square in the
no, I
nose.
care about Bright. No.
And then on the
Break your
grand finale, you'll just pull up the-
Real
Yeah.
stuff
Grand
though,
finale, I just shoot myself in the
Be a
head.
bit gnarly.
Brian. You see the picture above your chef pick? Why do you look like Walter?
Wait, what? Say again?
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
picture above the chef pick. Look at you. Look at you.
yeah. You look
Do
like
not
you've
look
just
like Walter White.
Yeah,
People-
you do. You look like a
People
meth-
can't see what we're talking about, so we shouldn't talk about it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
fair point.
You can
Okay.
always
Next question.
super
Next question.
record it.
All right, Brian. Since you're here, let's talk about how's development going. And have you seen that little kid who stole your Pacific game yet?
Yeah, so interesting stuff lately. Development has been going great for me and two up.
No one else.
Okay, whatever.
Fine, keep
Okay,
talking about it.
carry
Nice.
on, carry on.
Okay, so
That was too
yeah,
long.
there's a couple people that are stealing my game. Some people threatening to steal my game. Someone released a
Oh my
file on
God.
some place stealing Discord, and I was notified about it. Found the person. He was in this group called Hidden Developers, which is a pretty known developing community. And we
Hidden,
filed a
but
scam
the-
report on him. I filed a DMCA on him, and I'm hopefully gonna get back. Roblox is gonna get back to me in about a day or two on this whole situation.
That'd
We
be
should
Gonna
good.
get
talk
him banned.
We should talk
I
about
scared him a little bit too.
we should talk about Orblord.
Orb Lord.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I honestly didn't do anything. But there was just a lot of kind of talk behind my back about things. Even just a
Like
lot of weird
secretive?
threats. Yeah. He would I don't know if he was in the call at the time when he said this. I don't think he realized that I was in the call. He said I could just archive these meshes because he did voluntarily give me his meshes and some assets to use. And honestly, I didn't really ask for them, but he gave them, and I was appreciative because I could do everything on my own, but him giving it is very helpful
Speaks
and
good.
yeah, and help
Do
help
have
me with
stop.
my time management.
He's just
But,
making
um,
fucking
He
fart
would
noises.
make kind of these threats in game because I'd remove his admin for messing around in the operation, and he would kind of make these threats about removing the meshes so that I can't see them, or then I can't use them and stuff like that. It was just got really annoying. Then yesterday he contacted one of my friends and said he was going to try and find a way to steal my game, and that's just when I cut all ties. I was told that there was some sketchy involvement in the developing community that he was part of. So I just do not want to be part of any of that stuff. Yeah, so I removed all his meshes from my game, and cut ties. Offered him 2,000 Robux for the ship scripts that he sent me.
And
That's fine.
do you want to talk about the new thing you're developing, or do you want to save that for a secret?
We might share it later on once the project is more developed, but it's for my Vietnam War game. That's about it.
Okay. So
Nice.
basically, it's about. I'm kidding.
Thanks,
um,
for
Basically,
revealing
it's,
all the
it's the
secrets.
Vietnam War.
so
already
Rosie,
happened.
I understand that you're on this podcast and that we should ask you questions, right?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
If okay, never mind. I was gonna ask a
Okay, let
question.
me take over. Yeah, because I think you got when you want to speak something and then it sounds good in the head, but then it just
But it's not. It's a horrible idea in the end.
Yeah. It's like alcohol, basically.
I'll go.
Don't do alcohol.
All right.
No, go again. Last. Your question is all right. So Rosie, let's say you were walking your dog. Right, your dog was woofing. All right,
Yes.
and it was woofing all normal, right? And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, it dropped dead on the ground and it started.
Oh.
All right.
Wait,
You're-
what?
what would you do?
Wait.
What would I do? I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, that'd be very strange. I don't know why my dog would be barking in the first place, but I
Maybe
mean, like,
he
she
had a
barks at
stroke?
everything.
Or a heart attack?
I don't know. I don't
Hold
know
on.
how dogs work. I just know they're fluffy and they
Brian
wag their
wants to
tails and they're all
interject.
happy all the time.
yeah. I'd like to
Except she's not. She gets grumpy.
I'd like to say something about that. I'm actually experienced that before, not with my dog personally, but I was longboarding around my neighborhood, and I was like longboarding down this hill, and I saw this dog laid down on the floor, kind of on its side. Its owner was trying to wake it up and stuff. Oh my god,
Oh dear.
that was like the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Man,
I got off my board and then I went up and I was like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And then she was like, "No." And then the dog was like kind of like gasping for air and he was just on
Oh
the floor.
jeez.
And it was so sad. It was like I forgot what it's called. It was like that Japanese dog. It's like really furry.
Shiba.
Chow chow.
Yeah, Shinba, I
Okay.
think.
Shiba. No, it's like that.
Yeah.
I know what one you're talking about.
Man, this
Yeah,
is
they
a
were
funny
just wait-
podcast, not a sad podcast. You guys
Yeah, it was really
yes,
sad.
We,
It
we
was
need
like
to make it happy
dying.
again.
I tried to make
I
a
don't know
joke
what
until he
happened
said
to
it was dying. Because I was saying, because you were like, you started out with saying like, I was coming down this path on my
But he does make a
skateboard.
tasty meal.
Sue
I'm
you.
kidding. Condolences go out to that dog.
Yes, we love you.
So
Rest,
did it
rest in
die?
heaven.
Rest in peace.
Did it die,
Alright.
Brian?
All
First
pieces
person
of
to die.
I don't
Brian
know, but I'm pretty sure he died.
You just
Well,
skated
that's
away.
sad.
You're like, is it okay? No.
Yeah,
Speculation.
no, they said
Okay, fine.
she was getting her husband to come pick them up.
Didn't go to the vet, I'm assuming.
Now let's
No.
get some fake tears rolling.
Yeah, where
Also,
do
that's
like
awesome.
dogs go, or where
you-
do pets go if they're about to die? Like
The
if something happened to
emergency
them.
vet.
Is there emergency vets?
Like, they have those things.
Someone said heaven. Oh my god.
They go in. They go
Uh,
in.
Wow,
they
interesting.
go underground.
Brian.
Underground.
Wow, interesting.
Wow, interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Just to fill in some time slots. Can we get a quick bass?
Bumblebee.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
can we
keep
get
going.
a slick from your bass, Brian? So,
What?
Can we get a slick
Your
from
bass?
your bass guitar?
My bass guitar?
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, I don't want to plug that stuff in.
Don't just go boom one time. Just hit it with your hand.
Do something cool with it. What the fuck?
Get the acoustic.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like,
moving around in mine. I thought he was gonna play them both at once or something.
I don't want to plug that stuff in. One plug.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Do Seinfeld.
5 viewers plus that three.
Oh damn.
I liked
Pretty
that a
good.
lot.
Round of applause.
That
What was your
is-
bass face? What's your bass face?
My bass face?
Yeah. Okay, this is getting sexual.
Never mind. I don't think we actually want to see that.
Podcast with Rosie gone
I
sexual.
No.
That'd get so many clicks.
Yes, you would. I bet you'd have all the Marine Raiders watching it. No, just actually put it as that and see how many people watch it.
Polly. It's all about manipulating the market, Polly. It's all about manipulating
Yes.
the market. Do what you can to get on top.
Super sexual podcast featuring Rosie.
Oh no.
Y'all gotta beat that other
No,
guy.
all the
that makes
people that
fun.
actually know me would be generally concerned.
So wait,
So none.
Wait, I don't want to. I was gonna say something about.
Oh wow, thanks.
I was gonna say something about where you live, but I don't know if that's information
No.
that the
I
state.
live on the state. I live in North Carolina.
And how long have you been there?
What are you
Wait,
trying to do?
I'm moving to North
2000.
Carolina.
Wow, so cool! I'm never gonna see you, but I
Man,
think it
this
was
all
whole
should.
podcast is just beating me up.
2013. Yeah, sorry, Polly.
Okay. I thought you were.
You did good.
I thought that would just be interesting if you were born with that accent in North Carolina. Okay.
No, that would be interesting. We moved here like 2013.
Is that you in the profile picture, Rosie?
No, absolutely not. Though it kind of looks like my aunt, or like my mum when she was a bit younger.
Is that your
So
mom
who
when
was
she was a
the
bit
profile
younger?
woman?
No, like my mum's from Sweden, so
Sweden.
she wouldn't be in the United States Navy.
Alex, is that
Does
you
any
in
of
your
your
profile picture?
does any of your family members speak Afrikaans?
No, not one. But I think my grandparents, they're not from South Africa at all. They just have like a summer house there, which is
Okay.
pretty cool.
We
Rich.
just hit
That's nice.
we just hit 25 minutes, so we should get our last questions in now.
Yeah.
Alex just
Are you religious?
Me? No, I'm an atheist.
Oh, okay.
Sub Jan?
Get out.
Okay, bye.
I'm an atheist. I listen to Lil Wayne and I.
No, don't do that. No. I mean, like, I like this because in real life, my parents kind of told me not to mention that because where we lived, some of the people were so crazy religious that if you were atheist, they wouldn't want you to hang out with their children because they were too easily, like, morphed to something like that. I don't know.
Understand. Let's see.
They were
Also,
weird.
I think this is important to ask. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Rosie, can you clear the air and define the definition of a simp?
Simp.
What kind of
Wait, one
question
second.
is that?
Wait, I like written.
Because
Oh,
she's very she's very like she wants people to get it right.
One
Oh,
second.
is that the spaghetti guy?
Spaghetti.
The one
guy?
where it's like Super Mario in real life.
What are you
Yes.
talking about?
His profile picture.
Oh,
Why is it like? Why is it 240p?
Because that's on
What?
purpose.
or wait, who are you talking about?
Alex.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
All right, here is my definition of a simp. A simp is a man who foolishly overvalues a woman and puts her on a pedestal. Or it's like someone who's ingenuinely friendly, like they're just pretending to be friendly
So,
to
Brian?
get in someone's pants, basically. Best way to put it.
He's just all
Why
mad.
did you say my name? What did I do?
I didn't say foul.
No, not you. An NVO. Cal, I want to
No,
know
and
why you think I'm
foul's not
simping.
like that.
Most
Foul,
likely to
foul. Brian is genuinely friendly. He's nice to
Yeah,
everybody. It's different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not true.
yeah.
He just sued a kid, bro. He
Yeah,
just
yeah. He just
I
sued
sued
a
a
kid.
kid. I sued a kid because he interrupted with my business. I have a legitimate business on Roblox, and I demand that my
I'm
assets
sure
are
that-
kept safe by Roblox. Okay.
I'm sure that 8-year-old is very upset. They're crying to their mum. right
Yeah,
now.
his parents will have to represent him in
Yeah, his
court.
parents are gonna
Yeah.
have to represent him in court.
Brian's going to
Parents
take his
wouldn't even be
family's
more
house.
disappointed.
Yeah.
He's just gonna get his whole family evicted. They're gonna be homeless.
Nice. I
The
know.
bank to take his house.
So
Brian, how you don't sound so nice.
No,
Rosie.
I'm very nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we know anybody that fits the characteristic?
Dude, that was exactly
Uh,
what I was gonna say. I was gonna back shoot some names
Yeah.
out of people who
Ooh,
who
did
fit
we
the
actually do
definition.
that?
Right.
Frog name is
Do you want legitimate names?
Yes, we
Yeah,
want.
I
right.
can give you like previous names, people who aren't in USM anymore.
How about we get people who
no,
are
no,
in
no,
in
USM?
USM too.
And
It's
USM.
more fun. It's more.
Stir the
know.
pot. Stir the pot.
No. Send
I
them
think
to
this
me.
is
I'll
like-
take the blame for it if need.
No, because I don't generally know. Like some people are just I can't tell if they're nice or not
Yeah,
like
well-
nice. No, I know I know people who've done nice things for me. Like Fine Miller's made me uniforms and stuff. But I'm not saying he's a simp because that would be really
Guys, you heard it here first. Rosie called Fine Miller a simp.
No, it's not,
Everybody,
it's not.
Miller is-
Storm
No,
his
no.
DMs. Storm his DMs.
If you
A
say that
potential-
Fine Miller's not going to be,
Not a-
that's
not
not
a
very
confirmed
nice thing to say.
And this is Rosie's fault, not mine.
Xavier model, Xavier Lad, I think
Xavier?
his name is.
Yeah,
I
he's
think that would be kind of like it.
Yes, he
I mean,
did
like he
steer
was
the wrong
nice though.
direction.
He dressed up as a crayon with
One-way
me.
Navy.
Going in the wrong
That was
direction.
nice. No, I'm not going to mention anyone else though. Oh wait, I know like OG Winter. That's a definite one. And Royal Air Force. There we go. That'll be the
Our
last
hearts go
one.
out to you, Aurora.
She's like
Just
this
keep
right now. This is what she's doing right now.
No, I'm actually doing that because I'm waiting for my
Oh,
tea to cool down.
Okay. Bye.
Wow, we just received some information about Goldova, or
When the turkey comes out
our
of the
boy
oven.
Alex. His turkey just came out of the oven. I don't know what that means, but
I don't
'cause I
know.
thought he was making
Yeah.
I thought he was making a sandwich.
Yeah.
No, that was completely unrelated.
Oh,
I have no-
Is
Never
that
mind.
is that
I'm
secret
stupid.
words?
I'm very stupid.
Right. Real stuff.
We're at 30 minutes, 31 minutes actually. So
Okay.
Powering, you should take us out.
Okay.
Wait, impressions or no?
Oh
Wait, I
yeah.
can
Let's
do
bully the
accents.
golden this time. Bully golden.
No, we already
Hello.
did him. No,
I can
stop.
do funny accents.
We're trying to get him on the podcast, not make him
Yeah,
like
shut
not-
up.
You're right.
fucking spats.
Polly, can I try and do an accent of you?
An accent of me?
No, yeah,
An
no,
accent
not
of
you.
me?
What's that?
What?
I don't know. They just have like a more monotone voice. I can't remember what your name is. I'm sorry.
Stefan Model.
Is that Finks? No.
Frog Nimit? Nimtiz?
No, I don't remember what.
He's
No,
got
frog. I can't do frogs. Frogs just. Here's my impression of frog.
Yes.
Shut up. That's
That-
what he sounds like most of the time.
That was
general.
that was a
He's like, shut up. Shut up.
Wow, we sound
I
very
don't-
Is
friendly.
that,
Shut up.
Brian?
Sorry,
Wait, Polly.
Sorry, Frog.
Demote
if
you,
you-
man.
Sorry,
I'm
Frog.
gonna have to demote
So
I'm
we
not
do
very-
Brian do Org Blorg impression.
Frog.
I
At the
know,
end of the day, nothing personal.
I've been
Yeah,
talking
go-
to him and Mike that long.
Shit in your mouth.
Go steal something, Brian.
Shh.
Go steal something.
Stein.
Shit in your mouth. Hey, he's avoiding us. He's avoiding getting on the podcast.
No, his new name is what's it? It's Steen. It's Steen Model.
Oh,
That's
I
what we're
have
referring to
one
as now.
question. Can you please describe your moments with Jelly or Johnny?
Let's save that for his
Thank you.
podcast, okay? Let's save
Oh,
that for his
yeah.
podcast.
Okay.
Replacement by him. That would be.
Okay. Powering, you should take us out. We're at 32.
Yeah.
See here?
All right.
I think his
He's-
turkey
He's
came out
gonna
of
get
the
his
oven.
turkey out. the
Yeah, I
oven.
think he's working on this. Turkey.
Oh, he's here. I heard him laugh. Alex, take us out.
Yeah, take us out, Alex.
I've got a bunch of sticky. I'm gonna drop them on my desk. All right.
All right.
And that's the end.
All right. That's nice
No.
ending.
Well,
Welcome. You're about to say
Welcome to the end.
all
Well,
right,
thank you everyone for watching.
Shut up. Everyone, thank you so much for coming back to the USM 1940s podcast. Frog, nothing personal. As goes to everyone else, this is all a joke. Don't take anything, seriously. Even if you're generals and you're going to say, "Oh, I'm going to ban you for mocking me," but yeah, at the end of the day, we don't care. We're having fun. You're not having fun because you're getting offended. Just have fun and enjoy the show. We'll be seeing you episode 4, which is probably tomorrow. If these annoying people, interrupt me before I get my toast. But yeah. That's all. See y'all on USM 1940s episode 4. This was episode 3. Electric Boogaloo. Episode 4 is going to be mocking British people. All right.
Natalia
we'll see you all
Policy.
Oh shit!
Shit. Hey, shout out to Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah,
Yep, shout out to Wallace and Garnet. Yep.
Garnet.
The toast. Garnet.
Real stuff. Fuck you.
Cheese.
Garnet's just like a retarded dog.
Is it over?
Okay.
All right. Well,
Say bye.
that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a fun time. I'm going to go kill myself now and probably eat some toast. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck, let me stop it.